Cool. So the mic is on, and I can see my voice. Oh. And I've got the remote. Perfect. Cool. So we're all good to go. Just gonna boot up GTA 3 Definitive Edition when my controller is on. Not fully charged, but close enough. Oh, one small thing I gotta do. Alright, we're all set. Perfect. Resume. Cool. So, what have I done so far? So, I've done the 20 vigilante kills in on Portland. So, all that's left now is basically to just continue the story. And first and foremost, what we're going to be doing is the payphone missions, and then we'll do Joey's missions after that. So, let's jump into this dude's car and let's get it moving. Like, we're actually going to be playing through the story now, compared to, like, say, you know, what I've been doing up until now.
Caller, you are on Chatterbox.
Hi, Laszlo. Hey, Fernando. My name's Jerry, and I'm a first-time caller. And I just
All right, here we go.
say, hey, Laszlo, you're...
All right, what have we got here? I scream, you scream, we all scream for ice cream.
entertainment business with nothing but the sizable contents of my leather pants. A gang of no-goods has threatened to remove my starring member if I don't pay them a cut. They threatened the wrong man, amigo. They have a weakness for the ice cream. Pick up the bomb I've hidden in Hardwood, hijack the regular ice cream van on its rounds, and lure these fools to their doom with the jingly jingly. They hide in a warehouse on Atlantic Key.
All right, that seems easy enough. We're going to be using ice cream trucks to basically blow the ever-loving daylights out of these guys. I don't know why my web browser was just kind of freaking out for a second here. All right, pick up the briefcase in Harwood.
Beautiful union by an adulterer and Queen Kong. That's great. So, who's on the line now?
I'm just going to drive across here.
I love the show and always wanted to call in. You really offended me today. Who is this gutter trash you got on the show?
Hey, Janice, I share your anxiety. The studio kind of forced him on me.
Hey, you watch yourself, mister. And you, Janice, why you so ugly? Your husband, he don't make you happy?
No, he's an idiot and a jerk.
Is it
But he's
here?
probably a good daddy.
Oh, yeah,
You
here.
sound very...
So we've got a taxi and then a briefcase right behind it. Find an ice cream van. Okay.
But no, it is for women too. For Janice, if her husband got a new beginning...
I feel like cars are really
all over him.
brittle and can easily blow up.
Maybe she come to work
But having played like enough GTA 5, it makes sense why it feels that way.
have a passion all for herself. This is Janice. You call me cinco, cinco, cinco. Nueve dos, nueve dos.
Now, listen, don't try to pimp out my listeners.
That is a very early word. A travesty. I work miracles, senor. Not pimping. I save. I give the
Here we go.
power
Okay.
back.
There's the truck.
Better watch
Got him.
yourself, buddy.
Alright, so what I'm going to do is I'm just going to
Very personally.
park Mr. Whoopi, park in front of Mr. Whoopi here, grab the truck, and do this mission for El Burro. Park the ice cream van down at Atlantic K's. Do I need to turn the sound on? Might as well, while I'm here. Or I'll just turn it off. I just love the sign off the side saying, Mr. Whoopi says, come and get some. Oh man, that's funny. That's very, very funny. I just love the signs and stuff. But I feel like GTA has always kind of been like that. We've got a lot of really good jokes. Taking Mr. Whippy, for example, calling him Mr. Whoopi and being like, come get some and we're gonna put some whoop ass on you type of thing. Alright, so Portland Docks, I'm just gonna pass through here real quick. And just go down a bit. So just as a heads up, I am going for the 100% in this game, so that's why I've kind of taken forever to even get to the actual story itself anyways. Maybe I'll just stand over here. Got him. You know, you gotta love some of these missions sometimes, you know? Alright, let's see what El Burro has next. Because I know that Marty Chonk's missions are actually hidden, so I actually have to do some like legit work to try and find those.
Oh, you're on the air. What's your name?
I wanted to talk about.
Holy crap. Okay. So rather than listening to some talk radio, I'm just going to make my own talk radio for a bit here, just to kind of avoid getting hit by the YouTube copyright system, which just really, really gets annoying after a while. So I have to, like, after the stream, like, pick out all the moments that were basically like, okay, no, we kind of flagged the audio here, and I've got to, you know, zip it up, if you know what I mean. Just, like, silence the audio during that time. I try to make sure only to cut out the music. But you never know, sometimes it just cuts out everything. Anyway, I'm just going to take a shortcut over here. You know, just in... You're like in the mind of the psychopath, if you will. Alright, let's get out, see what's happening. Trial by fire.
Some insolent triad stole my beautiful car last night, wrecked it and left it burning. Some of my most precious donkey memorabilia was in the trunk. Real collectibles that are irreplaceable, my friend. I've hidden a throbbing weapon on the edge of Chinatown. Take it and teach these triad vandals to fear El Burro's well-endowed wrath. Arriba!
Yep, sounds like some gang warfare for sure. Alright, let's jump in and grab that weapon that El Burro has left for us. I wonder what kind of weapon he's left for us. Because I like I said, I haven't played this game in over 20 years, so that's the thing. I think the most interesting thing about Kung Fu Panda 1 is that only one level lets you play as Monkey. I mean, that seems like a lack of variety for the Kung Fu Panda game in that case. Alright, let's jump on and drive in this direction. So he said left on the edge. Also, that's just another ammunition, it looks like. Go into here, take a right here. Oh, okay. I think this is where there might be a flamethrower. Killed 25 triads, okay. So the guy's in blue. So that is one such trial by fire, I would say. Well, main thing is that I'm not using a gun, but I'm using a flamethrower. I love how these guys run for a bit and then they just kind of stop. Also, I just walked into some fire. Nice. I should be a bit more careful, I would say. Maybe they were planning more for Monkey that was scrapped because Po, Shifu, and Tigress had a good variety of levels. Possibly. I feel like not as many people vibe with characters like Monkey, for example. I feel like more people are... Oh, what? How did I... anyway. I feel like more people like Poe, Shifu, and Tigress. Like, these are more enjoyable characters. I'm just gonna skip the cutscene because we've already listened to El Burro, you know, have a bit of beef with the triads here.
Yes. I'd like to say something about those damn people on trains and buses in the city who yammer on and on into their cell phones. I'm really glad we get to hear about what you're having for dinner.
All right, let's try this again. The Rumpo.
I am the president of a group called Citizens Raging Against the Phone.
Crap?
Exactly.
Your organization's called Crap. What kind of moron are you? You want to round people up for using a phone? But you're calling up on a phone to tell the world about it. I mean, how many people are there in this crap?
Citizens are raging.
All right, so yep, the radio's off again. Now I just need to find my weapon of choice, being that damn flamethrower. But I gotta avoid like bodies that I burn with the flamethrower, because you never know like how I could just potentially just catch fire just like that, you know. So where's the triads at? Here we go. Got him. Just burn and walk away, basically. Oh damn, that truck is gonna explode soon. How is he not exploded yet? How many more triad members are there? There's a couple here. I think Monkey has some symbolism towards him, like the Chi Monkey King films, because the 2014 animated film has a movie tie-in on PS4. Huh. I mean, I'm sure Monkey does have some symbolism. It's just that I didn't know that was a thing about the Chi Monkey. Oh, there's a bunch of triad dudes here. Let's go. Four left, right? Yeah, four left. Three, two, couple more to go. I'm just gonna. There we go, done. I'm just gonna take this car instead. But yeah, the monkey has a lot of symbolism in Chinese myth anyway, so I don't deny that monkey does have some significant role to play in all of this.
I'm a marketing manager who lives in the suburbs and commutes to work on the highway. I live alone, so of course I need a
Whoop.
car that could seat 12 and is equipped to drive across Arctic tundra. It just makes me feel better.
Not much further to go. Actually, you know what? While I'm here, I'm probably just gonna save real quick before I, head off to the next mission. And I'll grab some more ammo as well from these hidden packages that I got. Mm-hmm. I thought I turned off the radio. God damn.
Listeners,
Oh, I can actually change the radio just holding down the right button. Just like in GTA 5. I'm pretty sure this was actually not a thing in GTA 3 originally. Alright, next mission. Big and Veiny.
A thieving opportunist has stolen a van of my latest publication hot off the press. But that spanked up idiot has left the rear doors
Okay, I got him. Right. Let's jump in the car and... Oh wait, do we need to go in that van? Or do we follow that van? Right, we'll get in. That's the books right there. One, two, three.
Nothing else.
How many am I supposed to get again? Okay, there we go. I just want to pass this truck. So the time always resets to 30 seconds? Huh, looks like it. Alright. Nope. Oh no, I get 1 second. I was like thinking, why is it resetting to 30 seconds? Alright, so I just need to know what path to follow. And it should be good to go. In fact, why the heck is there even a timer for this anyways? Got him. Got him. Another one. Keep going straight, okay. Keep going straight. Take a left. Nope, go straight. Get back in the vehicle. Yeah, I'm trying to get back in. I think I pissed off the triads, basically, I think is what just happened from doing El Burro's mission. Alright, let's try this again. At least I know which way I'm going this time. Kind of. Get back in the car, and away we go. Well, no, we're not listening to any radio here. Alright. Alright, get the hell out of my face. Here we go. As long as I follow the pickups, it'll take us to where we need to go. So this is how you get like a longer mission than usual. Pick that up, take a left. Keep it moving. That is a case of I know you are, but what am I? Whoop. And then if I just grab this one and then grab this one, then do I go straight or do I take a right? Oh yeah, keep going straight. There you go, pick that up. Pick this one up. Take a left. Go through here. Go through here. Take another left. Grab this one. Take a right. Grab this one. Left. Yeah. I'm pretty sure by doing El Burro's mission that I did in fact, you know, piss off the guys at that are part of the triad, so that's fair. Wait, which way was I supposed to go? Okay, I think I need to try that again. And I should probably drive faster too. Let's jump back in. $45 to do this, with an additional second given for every pickup. Also, I need to be very careful about driving too. Like, if I try to like swerve too hard, like that's gonna end the mission right then and there for me. Also, I don't know how I keep missing that one. But sure, yeah, I kept missing that one. I would rather have gone slowly and never missed than to keep missing. Whoop. Get this one, turn left here. Get this one, turn left here, turn right here. Grab left, right, left, right. Then I'm gonna drive straight down. And then here, do I turn left or do I turn right? Or do I go into here? Wait, I think I was supposed to turn right because I thought I saw something. Oh yeah, there's books over there. Damn it. Yep, I did have to turn right. Where is this gonna be taking me anyways? That's what I'm wondering.
A thieving opportunist has stolen a van of my latest publication.
Well, we're gonna get his latest publication back, I guess. But yeah, at that point, where I failed the last couple of times, I actually have to turn right. So, hey, at least I know now. Speaking of which, with the closure of the PS3 and Vita stores, I've been getting so many Vita games in the past like couple of weeks that it's not even funny. Like lots of cartridges through lots of used cartridges and stuff like that. PS3 games, bought a couple of games from Japan. They only just arrived yesterday, so there's some visual novels in there for me to play through, things like that. Just a good time. I wish I didn't have to do that, but I guess I kind of have to now since digital storefronts are being closed down, and with the all digital future, what makes the whole thing even more annoying is what happened yesterday, where the PlayStation Network went down, and because of that I couldn't view my trophies or anything, and the fact that the PS5 relies on a network connection really just like solidifies the fact that having something that requires requires a heavy amount of the network is just completely useless. Like, it is just something that's basically a paperweight waiting to happen. As if it wasn't already bad enough that like your Switch could become a paperweight just because Nintendo said so. If PlayStation can do the same thing, and they would be much more happier to do it than most of the companies. Not much on board. How are you doing? Holy crap. Time's running out. Which way am I going? Left? Yep. Oh, and I have to take a left here. Whoop. I'm hopefully almost there. Fingers crossed. I gotta take a right, and then a left. It's gotta be like somewhere around here, I feel like. No! I feel like I was close. Surely, like, I was close this time. I think if Kung Fu Panda 5 does end up becoming a 2-part film, they'll want to put it near the gaps of the final Demon Slayer films to make more income in theaters. I feel like there's a bunch of different movies to watch out for, it feels like. Outside of, like, the Demon Slayer films. Like, there's so many other movies that are going to make tons and tons of money for sure. I don't think there's going to be an real easy way for a movie like a 5th Kung Fu Panda to be able to make like a decent amount of money, you know what I mean? Like it's gonna be a tough one for sure. I mean, how would you even get like technically Kung Fu Panda is supposed to have mass market appeal already, but I guess it's not gonna sell like The Odyssey, for example. Like that is a movie that came out, made money in the opening weekend, and is likely gonna hit $1 billion by the time, you know, it leaves. Most likely. I mean, it definitely seems that way, so I feel like there are other movies that are also going to be making tons of money that might get in Kung Fu Panda 5's way. What if Kung Fu Panda 5 actually went back and used the tone of Legend of a Rabbit Marshal of Fire? Having more brutal fight scenes, could it hook more people? Yes, it could, but also no. And I say that because, like, it can, but I can't say with absolute certainty that it will. That's why when I've always talked about tone, especially with you, like, you want to keep it as consistent as possible. If it ever feels off, out of whack, or anything else like that, like the tone just jumping up and down a lot, it's not beneficial for anyone. Not beneficial. I guess what I meant to say is that it just won't be as good of a series. Certainly wouldn't be. Well, I mean, for me, it definitely would be like a better movie to watch. But in the grand scheme of things, would people want that? That I'm not 100% on. Wait, where is this thing taking me again? Gotta turn right. Go, 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 go. Oh, jeez. The vehicle is wrecked. Oh, that... that's annoying. Kung Fu Panda 4 went back to the tone of the original Kung Fu Panda, being much closer to the Cilia 3, but 5 Part 1 might be on par with Kung Fu Panda 2. I mean, I guess so, yeah, like, I can see that. Okay, I guess if you put it that way, then yes, I could totally see it being much better in that sense. Oh, the time's already started and I wasn't paying attention. Whoops. Let me just turn off the radio. Do I want to restart the mission? I think I should restart the mission, to be honest. Autosave. Yep. Let's start the mission. Big and vain. Just having a sip of my drink here. Jump in my car. I've got about 5 million bucks. Is it 5 million or 500k? Oh, 580k. Never mind. I thought I had 5 mil. Anything with y'all? I guess for me, anything new, it's just still playing through GTA 5 for the first time, just getting through that, and with the server shutting down for Infamous 2, I gotta jump on that. So a bunch of just gaming stuff that I'm trying to catch up on. What else is happening? Outside of the gaming news being just horrible all over the place. Yeah, what is there? That's a good question. I think the lighthearted version of Kung Fu Panda 3, showing Crane being defeated by Kai, was meant to explain that he was the weakest member of the Ferocious Five, and might be the first one to die in Kung Fu Panda 5. Well, that's if they let characters die. I mean, I learned something very interesting about Disney, which is that because Disney does a live-action Moana, Disney movies aren't allowed to show nipple, and I'm like, what? What do you mean? So like even on guys, apparently like nips is like a no-go basically, and I'm like sitting there thinking to myself, that is the dumbest thing I've ever heard. What the heck is that supposed to mean? That nips are not good in Kung Fu Panda, not Kung Fu Panda, in Disney movies. So now when I think about a live action Moana, I'm like, how can you make a live action Moana work and not have the Rock's nips out? At that point, like what kind of movie are you making? But anyway, that's all just to talk about the fact that would a darker movie work? Maybe, maybe not. When you think of a movie that's for kids, usually that doesn't land well with parents. But the problem is that, you know, a kid's movie isn't necessarily just aimed at kids. Like, for example, Kung Fu Panda 5. Like, you could technically have, like, you know, a pretty good Kung Fu Panda movie that's pretty dark, like The Legend of the Rabbit, Marshal of Fire as an example. Have something be like a bit more aimed at older audiences, but still be fairly decent, all things considered. So it's not like, you know, the end of the world by any means. Whoop. Whoop.
I swear I thought she was my second cousin.
Got him. But yeah, Crane being the weakest, fair enough. Like, I think, obviously, whoever they're going to get rid of first is going to be the weakest member of the Ferocious Five. That's without a doubt. And the strongest, I would probably argue, would be Tigress out of all of them. I mean, what else is happening? Actually, that reminds me of the fact that an Avatar fighting game came out yesterday. Yesterday? Yeah, yesterday. I wish I had a Kung Fu Panda fighting game like that. If Avatar can get like a really good fighting game, I feel like so can something like a Kung Fu Panda, like how Shrek got a racing or kart racer rather. And so did the penguins and like the characters in Madagascar and stuff like that. I can see Crane dying in Kung Fu Panda 5 in a one-on-one fight similar to in Naruto, where Choji Was originally supposed to die from using dangerous power up to defeat the member of the Sound Five. Yeah, I mean, that's the exact same metaphor though, isn't it? Alright, now to do the hidden payphone missions. Which is apparently located near Joey's garage. So, I'm just gonna have to steal myself a car. Alright, here we go. I'll just bust my way through here, go to the back, and... Not gonna lie, I'm actually feeling pretty low energy right now. I'm just, you know, being kind of relaxed, just a bit chill. Feel like I haven't really been getting much or enough sleep, but you know, you gotta do what you gotta do to catch up on that. Right, so Joey's garage is around here. So if I'm remembering right, it's somewhere around here. Wait, where's the... Well, where's the dog food place actually? That's where it is, just outside the dog food place. Ah, there we go. There it is. The Crook.
The name's Jocks, Marty Jocks. I run the bitchin' dog food factory around the corner. I got money troubles, but hey, who doesn't, right? I'm meeting
Talk to
my
y'all and have a
bank
great
manager
day.
right
Yeah, you two have a great day.
crooked bastard that keeps bumping up the loan repayment so we can cut a slice. Take my car, pick him up, and bring him back here. I got a little surprise for that blood-sucking leech.
Tiger's already planned to be a sole survivor of the Furious 5 in the Darker Kung Fu Panda 3. Screw up where she takes over as master after Po and Shifu's death. There's no way they would kill off Po. At least I don't see it happening. Oh wait, hold on. I have to go inside of the factory. Okay. Whoop. PSN was download and it's awesome for the digital future. Oh, is my volume that low? Wait, what? Are you sure? Or is it that the game volume is low? I'm just talking quietly at the moment. Yeah. Wait, so is my volume alright or am I still a bit low at the moment? Wife, kids, yeah, no, that's why I was like saying earlier, I think I'm on like low energy mode at the moment. Just getting through like, and neither of those are the reason at the moment as to like why I'm really tired. It's more so work. But yeah, the PSN outage is just insane funny stuff to see, honestly. It's extremely dumb. Ah, crap, I have to get back in the vehicle. Right, get. Ah, what the heck? I'm dead. The script is true. Po will die in a spiritual manner like a force ghost where his body dies to defeat Kai but will linger on to similar to Master Uge. Uguay? I thought his name was Uguay.
The name's Jocks.
But yeah, now these guys are gonna be really making my days a lot more annoying. Get good. Yeah, I reckon. What's it called? Wait, I think I've already
The inspiration for this next record comes from Dante's Inferno, originally transcribed in Braille to a chaste Belgian monk after he lost his hearing. This powerful fugue can
Huh. Dante's Inferno. Didn't think that I would hear about that again. Or that it would be a bit too early. Or a bit too late. I guess it depends. But yeah, GTA 5 is taking up a lot of my time at the moment. Outside of streaming and working. Because it's just one of those things where I'm like, oh yeah. Wait, I'm gonna get out and I'm just gonna... Okay, and I'm gonna kill these guys. Alright, there we go. Now I'm gonna get back in the car and I'm gonna drive. Get away from the police and these guys. Cool, I think we're good here now. Yeah, I keep forgetting that I've like just completely pissed off like the Triad guys, and they are all now basically just trying to kill me. So it's all good, you know, day in the hood and all the other good stuff. What can I say? Alright, let's hide inside of here. Is that like the end of the mission or something? I drew fan art of Shiki from Samurai Showdown 64 for the Hyper Neo Geo 64 because I liked her character for being similar in backstory to Cinder from the Legend of Spyro series. Fair enough. Take the car to the crusher and get rid of the evidence. Working on the infamous 2 plats. Nice, nice. So you've already started, it sounds like. I haven't started yet because I feel like I've left doing server shutdown plats close to like when they're about to start shutting down. Infamous 2 doesn't take that long, which is good. Just completing the first 4 or 5 story missions and then you get access to UGC stuff. So I do need to do that as well. Actually, you know what? I'll do that after I finish the stream because I need to actually do that. Yeah, getting them fast. And there's also like some UGC missions that people have made which will actually get you to doing the missions like faster. Because you have to do, I think, 20 or 25 missions? Something like that. Alex Jack Brown just raided the channel. Oh, appreciate it, appreciate it. Thank you for joining. How is everyone doing? Hopefully you guys have been, I don't know. Hello. Hey Alex, how you doing? Appreciate the follow. Stream Infamous. You know what? Not a bad idea. I mean, like, hey, it's not outside the question. I've got my PS3 over here and it's actually turned on at the moment, so you know what? It's very possible to stream some Infamous. Alex raid indeed. Appreciate the raid. Honestly, first time I've ever been raided, not gonna lie. But I appreciate the appreciate it. I forgot the raid message. Haha, I'm good. How you doing? Infamous, what a throwback. Nah, definitely. Cause oh, what happened? The Infamous 2 plat's gonna become impossible after the server shuts down. So I've gotta jump on that myself as well. Gotta jump into, cause I was gonna make a video about Infamous, like the series, like talking about each of the games, 1, 2, Festival of Blood, you know, all that other good stuff. It's been something that I've been like holding off on doing for like ages. So I really need to like get to it at some point. And I feel like now this is the time. This is the time to like jump in and actually do it. No time like the present, as some might say, or make no emergency be unused, I guess. That type of thing. the PS4 game was good and it's DLC, but not quite the same. No, it really isn't. Cole was just very different as a main character. Like, with like Infamous 2 in particular, you know, you could be Cole McLovely or Cole McBastard, depending on like how you go about it. Like, it was genuinely way more different than what Second Son did. And I feel like Fetch was a more interesting character, so she made for like a better, you know, Cole was a gray area. Troy Baker was Troy, charismatic. Always. He always is. And this was also around the same time we also had like Dave Fennoy is like a lot of different characters. We still had, you know, shoot, who plays Nathan Drake in the Uncharted games? Who voices him? Same thing. Did you know Shiki made a guest appearance in Capcom vs SNK Neo Geo Battle Coliseum for an obscured character? News to me, to be completely honest. Nolan North. Yes, Nolan North. Exactly. Nolan North was also like voicing everyone as well. Not a bad thing, but does affect the tone of the games. No, 100%. Because the thing is that Infamous has always been a darker tone, but also I kind of wish that the series could come back. Also Deadpool, 100% he played Deadpool. The 3 voices in his head, never forget, never forget. But one thing that hit, oh man, I still can't believe Deadpool came out in like what, 2013, and then we got like a very limited release of that game, and then it came out on the PS4 generation, lasted only like a year. The licensing wars is absolutely nuts, let me tell you. Crazy stuff indeed. But yeah, hopefully everyone's having a great evening, morning, whatever the time is for you guys. It's midday for me. Steve Blum was another one that could be instantly recognized. Ooh, 100%, 100%. But I feel like now, since we're getting more like, we're getting Wolverine now. We've had a few Spider-Man games. We've had the Avengers. Like, we've had some proper, like, superhero games. So I don't think we're going to be getting much in the way of, like, more superhero games similar to, like, Infamous again. I think that's why we're not getting Infamous, I should say. That because of the fact that we are getting, like, proper... you know, superhero games at the moment that are decent to good. Not the greatest in the world, but like they do a damn good job of it. I remember loving Prototype back in the day, was another throwback. Prototype as well, another one. And hard to forget, Prototype also did get a sequel, Prototype 2, never forget. Yeah, it was, yeah, you played as one of the cop dudes, but hey, you know, still Prototype, you know, at the end of the day. Also, I am going to die if I keep this up. It's crazy. Shiki was the inspirational design philosophy for Aqua and Kingdom Hearts. Wait, really? I don't see it quite yet. But the tone of gaming has become more happy for some time. It does seem like we're bringing back grim, dark games, though. I hope so. I feel like grim, dark games do have a place. Like... I think of something like The Darkness 2. That's actually quite literally dark, I suppose. It's just that people are looking for more happy things right now than they are darker things. People are not looking for... it's funny. I was... there's this mangaka who made some... actually a writer who made some interesting visual novels in the past, talking about how people are not looking for poison anymore. Instead, they're looking for like something happy, if that makes sense. So while media with darker storytelling doesn't exist as much anymore, like it's still a thing. Not Last of Us sorrow. Nah, not like that. Like properly dark, you know. Alright, let's see what Marty needs us to do. Are we going back inside? Yep, we're going back inside. Whoop, just had a bit of gas there. Having some beverages, just having a good time. But yeah, I mean, there's so many throwbacks to like the PS3 era that I'm jumping back into now that, like, you know, closure of the PS3 store, moving away from discs and things like that. Like, honestly, I think I'm probably going to be emulating more going into the future and stuff like that. So hopefully, you know, that's going to be a good time. Fingers crossed. What do you think of more anime-based games starting to rely on doing the customized original character format, moving away from the fighting game genre? Starting with Echoes of Aincrad. I feel like there's so many more that are going to be following that suit, and I hear there's going to be a Naruto game in a similar sort. The problem I have is that I like the realism behind it, and I also feel you can't quite tell a deep enough story without negative emotion. No, like, any emotion is good emotion, because you have to make people feel something. And sure, like, for myself in particular, I'm like, oh, you know what I feel like? What's it called? Oh crap, I don't have any weapons. Is like more, yeah, I don't have any weapons. I'm just gonna have to reload. But I've been like wanting to play more, oh crap, what's it called? Farming sims and stuff like that. Like, I feel like I've been having a bit more fun with, you know, that type of thing. But not too much realism. I like the in-between best. 360 era is probably my favorite, and I still played from PS1, even Game Boy. We were still experimenting then. 100% agree that the experimentation process was very important. And for me, like, that's why I talk the PS3 and 360 generation, like, really highly. Cozy games, exactly. Farming sims, cozy games. Like, I've been wanting to play more of those because, like, I hate my job. So I'm like, okay, cool. You know what? Let's do a job that's actually kind of nice to do, which is something like that. Whether it's like, you know, A Little to the Left, or games like Unpacking and stuff like that. They are making a Bleach mobile game called Mirror High. They're giving you a customized character, a voice, and backstory, just like Echoes of Aincrad. Not an original Shinigami in the Bleach universe. That's an interesting one for sure. But yeah, otherwise, are these guys getting in? Oh yeah, they're in. Sweet, take them to back to the Dog Factory. Chill, relax from the real life problems. Yeah, 100%. Just chill, relax, avoid the real life problems. Just forget about it all. Just make yourself feel nice and warm on the inside. Even though something like, say, for example, with Animal Crossing, you could look at that and say, look, I'm in debt to a raccoon mob, but at the same time, you could also have fun with it and be like, well, you know, that's ridiculous. Why would a raccoon mob be after me for bells of all things? But, you know, same idea. Disconnected and feel joy. Exactly. But I love cozy games too. I feel ya. I feel ya, Crusty. Like, cozy games are really just like a breed among themselves. And Sims. Simulators. Oh my god, I totally forgot about simulators. You know what? It's funny. Bleach the Third Phantom on DS already did the original. See, if you're going to have an original protagonist or character, you've got to have customizations. Going back to simulators, though, 100% I agree. Like, oh my god. What's it called? What was I thinking of? I was thinking of Euro Truck Simulator. I'm thinking of stuff like cooking games and things like that. Oh, Cooking Mama. Oh my god. You know what? Good times, good times. That's all I gotta say. Good times. Sometimes we look at the past with nostalgic lens, and I think for good reason is what I would say. Sims are good for shutting down. 100%. That's why I'm enjoying right now playing through GTA, because it's like I'm disconnecting away from what's happening in reality, because everything is such a massive joke that it's so much better. Answer to make you feel more invested in the story. Agree. Bleach the Third Phantom. Oh, I already read that one. Never mind. I thought I was like reading like each of the chats and just being like, because at some point, the chat, I don't know if I'm ever gonna, you know, ever become that popular, but like eventually, there's like the chat's gonna be scrolling so fast that I won't be able to read every message. So at least I'm able to like appreciate like the coziness of just like a few of us around a campfire talking about just random junk. You know what I mean? GTA has a mixed way of playing. You can play chill or go for it. That's true. The story could make you go like absolutely nutso butso, but some people like relaxing under the tension, if that makes sense. Like the tension is what, you know, makes them relax. Let's not talk about my junk. Nah, man, you good. You good. You good. The new Gundam game will have an original talking protagonist and will take place in its own universe, what the PS2 Gundam games did. I didn't even know there was a new Gundam game coming out. To be fair, that's got me pretty interested. I just recently also got, speaking of mechs, the Evangelion PS3 Pachinko game that only ever came out in Japan. That arrived in the mail, like, not too long ago as well. So that's a fun time as well. Play some of that afterwards as well. You know, so many games, such little time. I really do feel like that's kind of the way. Oh, I do need to go back inside. There was a Gundam demo I played a hell of a lot on PS2. There was so many like licensed games back in the day. So many. Why don't we get that stuff anymore? I know it takes forever to make like, you know, good games and the like, but still. Come on, man. I mean, even though I did talk about the fact that we did get an Avatar fighting game. I should play the full game. Don't. My backlog rivals almost anyone's. Nah, man. You know what happens? The backlog only ever gets bigger. It never gets smaller. Let me tell you. Because it takes forever to make games. Yeah. I was actually wanting to get to that. Yeah, the fact that like games now take somewhere between 3 to 5 years rather than just 3 years. What would happen if One Piece lets you play as an original protagonist? Should he have his own faction? I would love that. That would be an amazing game. A One Piece game where you have your own pirate crew and you're not playing as any established characters, and you basically make your own crew meeting up with random people. It feels like the mechanics of Fire Emblem, but with where you can just talk to people and get to know them and stuff, or you do missions for people. Like, that seems like a cool idea, and all you need is just the basis of like what certain characters are. Like, have some reindeer characters, similar to like, you know, Chopper and stuff like that. That would be a cool idea. Like, I can already see the interesting aspects of it. I started streaming because I have over 2,500 Steam games. Wanted to tackle them. You know what's funny is that I'm streaming partly to not just get through my backlog, but also just to have a good time doing it, because, you know, backseat gaming is like legit a thing that actually does sometimes make games more fun to play through, and GTA is definitely one of those, you know. Probably as a new member of the crew, 100%. Sounds interesting. A good pirate game. Oh yeah, actually, you know what? That's exactly true. It would be a good pirate game because of the fact that since we've had Black Flag, we haven't had a good pirate game since, and we're not going to be talking about what Ubisoft has been doing. My stream is a few months old. 54 games are on it. Steam account. Oh man, holy crap. That is... I mean, the Steam account gets big very quickly, let me tell you. Most likely you're going to be part of the main cast. I would hope not. I mean, you'd be the main cast of that, but don't get me wrong. I love when I get engagement. Engagement is always cool to get, because you feel like you're actually talking to someone and not just like, you know, this absolutely blank void. That's why I love interacting with the chat and going through like each of the messages and stuff like that, because it's a good time to just, you know, sit down and like legit just talk to people. My dream pirate game would be made by Rockstar. I think Rockstar's busy doing some other stuff, let me tell you. Instead, I keep buying more games, as we all do. Hey Spyro, hope you're doing all right. But yeah, like for me, like, okay, I'll show off a little bit here. So if I go to like my PS5 account, for example, and I go to my collection, I've got like 2,581 titles in my library. Like, I totally understand. I get it. Like, it just happens. Like, all of these I bought for Vita and it's now here on my PS4 list. So Energy Cycle, Save the Ninja Clan, Don't Die Mr. Robot, Drowning, Peasant Knight, Blasting Agent, Neverend, and Energy Balance. I didn't even realize those were like 4 or 5. With the same, I'm totaling 2006 just on Steam. I'm more of a PlayStation guy, so that's the reason why. But, you know, it's not counting multiple platforms of games, just each individual, like, game by itself. But, I mean, yeah, it's crazy stuff. Like, yeah, what can you do? I think my PlayStation account's maybe 6 years old? 6 or 7 years old, yeah. So, we're just totally in the same space. I 100% agree with that. And that's what I like to call connecting with the crowd. I mean, what I could do is buy less. No, 100%. Like, I agree as well. I could be buying less as well. But by, like, next week, like, during the next week, I'm actually going to be getting around 25 more games coming in the mail. Did you buy the PS4 price before the air bubble grows even more? So I don't, but I have someone who's willing to sell me one at a cheaper price. That's what I was hoping to do, was I actually managed to talk to someone who's going to get me one at a cheaper price. So I'm just waiting to hear back from him at the moment. Blue Exorcist mobile game was not the best, but at least it allowed you to play as an original customized character. Now, the funny thing about Blue Exorcist is that I don't actually like any of the characters. Like, Shiemi might be like the most acceptable, but outside of her, like, not a lot of people are all that fun to deal with. Facebook is building an AI center the size of a state. I've heard of some of the junk that they're doing. There's some crazy stuff going on over there, let me tell you. Alright, let's go pick up the wife before she gets murked or something. Judging from, like, the kind of missions I've been going on, seems like it. Same, I watched it, didn't like it. That being said, though, like, I have caught up to, like, whatever the newest episode is. I wouldn't go out of my way to read the, I would never go out of my way to read the source material, because I didn't, as I've already mentioned, I didn't really like it that much either, to be completely fair. But, hey, the customized character and protagonist, like, that is a huge plus if you don't like the cast. 100%. Anyways, man, 3 a.m. Gotta sleep. Hope the stream goes well. Thank you very much. Hopefully you join the next one. But yeah, we'll catch you later. Facebook has a 29-year-old college dropout as the AI boss, lol. That's the thing, is that, like, the only people who jump into AI are actually younger in age than older. And it makes me kind of worry about the future of, like, gaming and just different creative endeavors. Like, I'm glad that I don't do programming anymore, because, oh my god, I would hate... because, like, I used to do programming. That's what I studied in university. But the problem is that, like, I'm glad I don't do it for work, because, like, AI is being used basically solely for, like, that particular job specifically, if it's worth mentioning. Let me just gonna take a quick shortcut over here. I still have the free Sega Classics downloaded as free games for mobile if you install it before they delisted it. Yeah, I have Sonic the Hedgehog for that exact same purpose. AI is a fad. You got GTA 3 Vice City and SA Definitive Edition. I used to play that game, but it's so... It's so fun and clean. But I pre-ordered GTA 6 because I got special needs disability. No, that's fair enough. Like, 100%, I did the same thing. I also pre-ordered GTA 6 and I'm waiting for it. But, yeah, I do indeed have, you know, all 3 games in the Definitive Edition. Because I've got the disc edition, so I could just... install all 3 games right now, but I'm going for them, like, one by one. So I'm like, right now I'm trying to do GTA 3, next will be Vice City, and then of course finish it up with San Andreas, and hopefully by that time GTA 6 will probably drop. Take the car and dump it in the ocean. Gotcha. Alright, cool. So we're just gonna drive off of a cliff, right? I'll wait for the gameplay trailer before I buy GTA 6. That's fair enough. And like, to be fair, like I had already saved up for GTA 6, so I was like, you know what? I hate the whole digital only nonsense, but like, it's weird how something can be so damn big, and yet just, you know, be one of those things that you just cannot miss, if that makes sense. Like, could it be bad? 100% it could be. Ultimate Edition. How do you feel about the Neptunia Dimension games? Girls are being portrayed as consoles. So, this will surprise you to know, I love the Neptunia games. I played them when they all first came out. I think Hyperdimension Neptunia Victory was the first game ever I pre-ordered on PS3. So, probably won't surprise you to know. Hell, I've got Nepgear as like my main PSN like profile pic basically, and I've had it like that for ages. So, 2 massive thumbs up for me. How you doing? I'm doing very well, Spire. Hope you're doing well.
You know what I mean? Oh, here's the guy I was telling you about. Listen, this guy, he ain't Italian and he's no mechanic, but he could get things fixed. This is Pops Capo, Tony Cipriani.
Yeah, I'm Tony Cipriani.
Same here, bro. I'm waiting for GTA gameplay trailer. Yes, I bought the Ultimate Edition. Nice. I just went with the standard rather than the Ultimate personally. Doing good. Just got done making a video for Gears of War. Oh, and for Gears 3, are you doing co-op for that as well? Or are you doing like solo first and then co-op after? Be interested to know how that's going.
So no fancy crap, okay?
Just gonna turn off the radio. The Mafia Sentinel. I think, is this a special model car? I think it might be, because I haven't had to do like a import-export mission for this one. It's strange that Sega representation that series is still going alongside PlayStation, Xbox, and Nintendo. Sega is in a really weird spot. Co-op? Nice. Appreciate the co-op there. I assume it's going to be online co-op, not split-screen co-op, because I was meaning to do that with my little brother as well. Playing through the original Gears of War with him. Because what else is happening? Oh, that's right. Halo's dropping next week as well. That's happening too. Mr. Wong's Laundrette. Every Gears of War is gonna be online co-op. Ah, okay, gotcha. It's a triad ambush. Get us out of here, kid. Don't worry, the triads are after me anyways, so who cares at that point? If it's gonna be a triad ambush, then it's gonna be a triad ambush, you know? Of all of the things to crash into, why did it have to be a cop car of all things? I guess I'll just park the car here.
The triads think they can mess with me.
With me and friend Blue. Nice.
Drop by later and we'll give them something to launder. Their own blood-stained clothes.
How do people think of the girl that represents Sony in Hyper Neptunia? Does it have a bad name for going digital only now? Not necessarily. So Noir is the character that represents PlayStation, and her nation is called Last Station. And her little sister is Uni, which is supposed to be based off of the PSP, which I thought was kind of interesting because, yeah, for any character that has a little sister, there's usually like a portable console attached. So like in the case of Roman Ram being the DS, for example. Alright, let's jump up here. Oh. I don't think I have many of Joey's missions left now, I don't think. Like, I'm actually making pretty good, like, pace. Also, I'm downloading Bioshock Collection to my PS4. Ooh, nice, the Bioshock Collection. Oh, you're gonna be having a great time, it sounds like. I think there's a girl that represents older generations as well as the Atari consoles. So the one you're thinking of is she's a little girl, walks around with a with a teddy bear. She sleeps a lot. When she transforms, she becomes a sadistic monster called Sadie that Nep calls her, but I can't remember her name. The CPU form is called Iris Heart. Why can I not remember her name? Holy crap, how long has it been since I played Victory? Anyway, yeah, I get what you mean. Daddy. Nice. The daddy's with her. Ah, man. That reminds me, I need to get like the PS3 version of Bioshock, Bioshock 2, and Bioshock Infinite done as well. Again, so many games to play, such little time. Like, what can you do, really? Dead skunk in the trunk.
Beautiful. Just beautiful. Alright, just the guy I need to talk to. Alright, there's a car stuffed with a stiff at the cafe near Callahan Point. One of the Forellis thought he was a wise guy, so he got what he had coming to him. Take the corpse to the crusher in Harwood, alright?
Alright, so we're kind of just getting rid of some evidence. Fair enough. Sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do, right? I love that, like, because GTA 3 like represents the sort of like 1970s, if you will, that it's all about, like, you know, the mob boss like take on everything. Now I could go the right way, or I could just go the wrong way and go up a one-way street, as we always do around here. Step 1, divorce. Step 2, win the lottery. Step 3, play video games 24/7. Even if you win the lottery, it guarantees nothing, man. Are you kidding me? Because, like, things are so damn expensive that, like, even just having, you know, oh, the body that's in the boot is still there. I love how, like, the boot, the lid of the boot is completely gone, but, like, you can just see, like, the body just in there, basically. And now I've got the triads on my ass as well. That's life, 100%. Why is Nintendo being in the Neptunia franchise has Sega if they don't make consoles anymore? I don't know why Neptune and Netgear... I mean, they're the main characters technically, though, of the series, is like the characters that represent the Sega consoles. 3 billion. What? Is 3 billion gonna be enough? Oh, actually, you know what? 3 billion is enough. I was just thinking about like Lotto for us is like 24 million, stuff like that. Also, that car is gone. The vehicle is rigged. Of course it is. Also, my other friend is going to join us on Gears of War 3 Judgment and 5. So it's going to be a 3 co-op video. Nice. 3-way co-op. Because I'm sure all of these games support 4-player co-op, if I'm remembering right. Especially on online. But local co-op was only ever 2. I mean, the Xbox was always known for multiplayer and shooters, really. It's just too bad that those games weren't as good as like what was considered to be exclusive to PlayStation during that time. And that's not to give like PlayStation too much gas, but rather the fact that, you know, yep, 4 online. Yeah, no, I kind of figured about it as much. Alright, let's get the hell out of here.
I'm just gonna go the wrong way instead. Since we're going to the Crusher, I might as well follow this road all the way down. Since this is basically like a straight street all the way down. Is Sega Neptune a tease for a future console? No. So the thing is that I'm pretty sure the Neptune was supposed to be a console that was meant to release, but never did. Whereas Nepgear is a reference to the Game Gear as an example, which was a console that did happen. Not console, but like a handheld that did happen, I should say. Alright, we're almost there. I just gotta take a left here, and I just gotta be gentle with the car. Gotta be gentle with the car. Sega needs to come back with the Neo Geo when the Neo Geo is returning. Is that gonna work though? Like, is the Neo Geo actually coming back? Because honestly, I doubt it. Neo Geo ain't doing nothing right now. At least as far as I could tell. I just got run over. Right, get out of here. I'm gonna steal this car now. Alright, cool. So now we're just gonna make our way back to Joey's next mission. I'm not gonna do any of Tony's missions until I finish Joey's, I think. Because I'm trying to aim for like 100% completion. And I'm sitting on like, what, 31% at the moment. So things are looking pretty good right now, all things considered. Since I haven't even like touched any of the other islands yet. So far I'm still just on Portland right now. But to be fair, like the third island, it's only got like one story mission on it. To be completely fair. Alright, here we go. Boom. What's the next mission? Come back between 6 to 4. Okay. 6 to 2. Got it. Yes, they are releasing it in November with the classic games using physical cartridges being faithful to the original system. The Sega should release as well. That is news to me if I'm being completely honest. Holy. So they're actually making a new console? In November. Sega. What? I feel like I should have heard about this by now, unless I'm just completely like missing something, because that would be absolutely nuts for that to be the case. Wait a second. I am trying my best not to touch that cop car. Holy crap. And I'm like just outside my place as well too. It's SNK that's re-releasing. Oh, SNK. I thought you said it was Sega. Oh no, Sega should release as well. Okay, no, never mind. I like misread the message. That's why I was like, you know what? Now I got it. Now I got it. Yeah, all good. I get it now. I feel like my nose is getting more nasally as time goes on. Soprani's chauffeur. But SNK though, crazy stuff, right? Alright. Let's jump back into it. Trying to get 100% in this game is nuts though, because there's like so much stuff you have to do. And like I've done most of the optional stuff on the island of Portland. I just have to do a couple more jumps. Stunt jumps, and outside of that, just maybe the story missions, and then I think we're good to go after that. Now, driving through this neighborhood was probably a bad idea given that the triads are now after me, so yeah, probably not a good idea, to be fair. Until 2 o'clock, I think he's got a mission. The Getaway. How many more missions do we have left for him, though, anyways?
What a ride she's gonna be, huh? All right, listen. Get some wheels to the safe house.
Oh, yeah, this is the last one.
Pick up a few friends of mine. They're hitting the bank and they need a driver. I gave my word that you were the man, so don't screw this up. Get them to the bank before 5 o'clock, not a minute after.
Get them to the bank at 5 o'clock, not a minute after. Gotcha. Alright. So we've got plenty of time. 5 o'clock is actually pretty much a ways out, so I think we're good there. So many games that take me back, though. I've been going back and playing the God of War. Yeah, I went back and played all the God of War games. That was a fun time. I still haven't done a wait, have I done one? I don't think I've done like a tier list of like all the God of War games yet, because I still haven't played Sons of Sparta yet. But I gotta give that a shot too. I don't think the cops are gonna come. Let's just give it a sec, see how it's going. I'm just standing here. We good? It doesn't... Nah, it doesn't look like anyone's coming. What the heck? I'm just sitting here. Sound the horn, yep, and away we go. Get some wheels with enough seats. Alright, fine. What are we looking at? Oh yeah, we've only got a 2-seater here. Wait. Let's just get a regular car. This one looks like it can seat a lot. And plus we got a boot as well. There we go.
Hi, my name's Phil. I've got 3 kids, 2 cars, and a mortgage. Get to the bank on the main drag.
Get to the bank on the main drag. Okay, gotcha. Sweet, let's check it. Alright. So not a minute after 5, so we've got like what? 3 minutes? Nah, not even that. Because it's 2 o'clock now, so I think we're good. Ah, crap, we're going into here again. Chinatown is like, just like the place to not be right now. Keep the engine running, we'll be in and out no time. Alright, let's run it, come on. You know what? Now that these guys are robbing the bank, I'm also thinking, man, I really want to play Payday 2 again. It's been so damn long, holy cow. Alright, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a left here. And what I want to do is I want to take this shortcut so it's got a bribe here. And I've got 2 bribes near my hideout that I can use to basically just hide away from the cops completely. Like, this is what we call being tactical. We got the idea. We got the not the idea. What am I saying? We've got like the stuff we need to get done. That type of thing. There we go. Easy. So now all we have to do is deliver these guys back. Hopefully they made a good buck out of it. Fingers crossed. Let's drive back, I think. Where the heck am I dropping them anyways? Hold on. Let me check out the map real quick. Ah, okay, that's where I'm dropping them. Okay. I'll just take the stairs as like a shortcut. Not like anyone's going to be crossing those. Just dropping them back to where I picked them up from. Cool. And there we go. Easy. The getaway. Now let's do Tony Cipriani's missions. Here we go. Oh. That's weird. Hold on. Here we go. Yeah, so the left and right buttons are for controlling the, for some reason, the map. Which looks kind of weird, but sure. Taking out the laundry.
Take a goddamn seat. So the laundry won't pay any protection, huh? The triads think they can mess with me? Let's teach these would-be tough guys what it means to be a tough guy. Sorry, Ma. Yes, Ma. I want you to destroy their laundry vans and mangle any triad gimp that gets in your way. 8-Ball can supply you with what you're gonna need.
I feel like 8-Ball is just connected to everyone here, basically. Cool, so we're finding these other guys. Got a truck, and I'm taking that.
We're the fastest growing cable supplier and health insurance provider in the Northeast, and why our new satellite in China is something all Americans can be proud of. Here at Love Media, we are.
But what was I supposed to do with this again? I'm supposed to blow it up, aren't I? Wait a second. Destroy the laundry van. Okay, so I've got the laundry van. What's the easiest way to destroy it? The most famous game on Neo Geo is Fatal Fury for introducing fighting in two-plane dimensions. I mean, that to me, bit of a surprise. Ah, crap, the cops are after me. Get me out of here! Oh, there's another one. Alright, I'm running out of here. Like, that truck is already gone as it is. Oh, jeez. It's the police. Oh yeah, I'm dead. Alright, now I've basically got like the entire police up my ass. I'm almost there. I just need to blow up one more. Do you think Mind of a Mutant has the funniest cutscenes in the Crash series? 100% it does. I definitely think so. Mind of a Mutant's like cutscenes are absolutely hilarious. It's funny as hell. And above all else, it's just a really good time too. How is the truck not blown up here? What the heck? Alright, now that truck is driving away. Wait a second. Is he gonna try and drive around? He is gonna try and drive around. Crap. Okay, now he's just driving erratically. Wait, I thought another car caught fire for a second. Because it sounded like something sounded like fire is all I'm gonna say. Oh crap, that's my car. Get. Oh, damn it. In the Japanese crash cutscenes, why is he still hitting crunch after he's freed from mind control? Honestly, not gonna be sure about that because I've not seen it. Also, I probably should have stolen that cop car that I saw when I had like 4 stars. Because that looks like something that's real useful, let me tell you. Ah, whoops. He's already waiting to be blown up. Cool. Easy. So I'm just gonna park my car here. I'm just gonna get out the old Granada, and I'm just gonna toss it away. Got him. Next one. Whoop. Definitely don't want to get caught out by the music. Damn it, he's running away, the coward. Yeah, I'm dead. I am definitely dead. I'm in the middle of Chinatown and I am dead. Okay, I'm somehow still alive. Not sure how, but that was supposed to blow up the truck and it didn't work. What the hell are these grenades doing? I'm just gonna grab the grenade and throw. I'm just gonna steal this car instead. Old man's car. Got him. Holy crap, that's a lot of explosions. I feel like this is the kind of thing that would normally cause like a game to crash with the amount of explosions going on. Okay, wait. Ah, crap. If you could pick between one of the 2 unreleased Crash and Legend of Spyro games to be made, would you choose Crash Landed or Legend of Spyro Darkest Tower? I would pick Crash Landed, I would say. Yeah, I think if I were to pick one of the 2 to release, it would definitely be Crash Landed. In my opinion, I feel like that's something that would be more up my alley than, say, The Darkest Hour. I feel like I would have fun with it, yes, but like it's not necessarily like my go-to like type of Spyro and platformer. And I think I'm dead. Yes. So if I had to pick one, that would be it. Okay, I'm gonna have to try this again. Now next time, or rather this time, when I try to blow up those trucks, I gotta use 2 grenades, not 1. I thought 1 would be enough, but I guess not. Also, I don't know how to reverse this damn car. Alright, here we go. Easy. Alright, so, trucks. Right, one of them already at the stoplight. These grenades are just going fut, basically. Cool. I'm in the way now. And now just get out the grenades. Then I'm going to throw and throw. Run away! Or not. Don't move a muscle, and they immediately start shooting. The Darkest Hour might have been a better story direction than Crash Landed since it focused on narrative. You're not wrong about that, but the thing is that, like, if there's one thing that I've enjoyed but not had the most fun with, is probably the story of the Legend of Spyro games. Like, they were fun during the time in which I was playing it, but, like, it's not like I'm gravitating towards those types of games, you know? And I'm dead. Again. But yeah, you get the idea, though. Like, those games are fun during the time in which you play them, but then outside of that, they're not, like, they're trying to have a darker story and stuff like that, but it just doesn't really work, if you know what I mean, for something like Spyro. Because he was intended to be, like, the sort of, like, lovable, cutesy dragon, not some scarred warrior, basically. Also, I should probably get some armor. Now that I think about it, that would probably do me some good. Everyone's in China. Why? Why are you guys roaming around in Chinatown of all places? Alright, gonna get out the old grenades. Toss a couple. And I'm gonna get the hell out of there. Then I'm gonna run up to this one, steal this truck.
And doctors, politicians, lawyers, whatever. I can't be bothered to argue with you, but I do feel.
Then I'm gonna reverse out to here. Go forward. Leave the thing and then just toss a... Cool. That should be good enough. Now I'm gonna steal this car and I'm gonna grab the last truck. Whew, boy. Like, there's some straight up strategizing needed to kind of, like, tackle the trucks to A, avoid dying, and B, to get as much police attention as possible. Is that the reason why they are hesitating to make another Legend of Spyro sequel? Because the classic Spyro would be more loved and made Realm Beyond instead? 100% I think that's the case. Because that's the intended way in which people have enjoyed Spyro the most. So I'm not surprised by that at all. Whoops. Why is this cop getting in my way? What the heck, man? Also, another car blew up. What the heck happened here? Yeah, so I'm pretty sure that's why we got, like, Spyro Realm Beyond, is basically because of that. That, people are probably more likely to play, like, a Spyro platformer than, like, you know, a Legend of Spyro game of all things. I mean, like, they could have made a different type of Spyro game, sure, but, like, it just isn't the same, is what I would say. Definitely not the same. Run away. Gone. There we go. Easy. And now we've got some police attention. Great. To steal this. Crash Landed was still meant to be developed by Radical, but the Darkest Hour was meant to be handled by a separate developer. So I feel like, taking that into account, I think that Radical could have still done a really good job. I mean, there's a reason why I still keep going back to playing, you know, Crash, Mind of a Mutant and stuff like that, on occasion, because it's a good time. Like, what more is there to really even say? Whoop. I'm just gonna grab this and... Cool. So we've blown up the laundry. I was about to say machines. The laundry vans. Their business completely interrupted. Let's just move on and see what else is happening in the world of Tony Cipriani. The pickup. What's happening here?
People bleed. Or tried to. He'll never be as tough as his pop. But he left you a note on the table.
The laundry has agreed to pay. You did real good, kid. Go collect the cash and bring it back here. Watch out for the triads. They may be shoving a firecracker up your ass. But don't take no crap. Nobody, I mean nobody, messes with Tony Cipriani.
Oh, it's Cipriani, not Cipriani. Okay, I just completely like butchered his name right there, even though I'm supposed to know how to pronounce it already. All right. Let me just grab a car and away we go. Still though, the PS2 era of gaming was certainly a weird one, and weird in the best possible ways. We got some new IPs that haven't had more than a single game. We've had like a bunch of like mistakes. We've had a lot of movie tie-ins. Like, it was all a good time nonetheless, whether it was good or bad. I was disappointed that Toys for Bob didn't bring back the Titans concept, because they did not have a motivation to follow Radical. No, and honestly, like, if anything else, I like that they did a more classic Crash game with Crash 4 than, say, Titans, for example. I would rather get the original concept of each IP first, and then we just mess around with it and do stuff like Titans after the fact. Got him. Alright. I think we've got all of them. Yeah, sweet. Okay, cool. Let's get back in the car. Or take a car. Triad fish van. Okay, never mind. Oh, is that the police? I'm just gonna waste them now. But yeah, basically because they didn't have to do it, like, there's no point then. Alright, let's get the hell out of here. So, firstly, I gotta calm down the cops, so I'm just gonna go through here and grab the, oh no, I've already got it, never mind. I wonder if there's any outside of my place. Hope so. Why do you think Crash Tag Team and car mechanics were not as good as Radical previous car games like Hit and Run and Road Rage? Because those had better handling, basically. The cars handle way better in stuff like Simpsons Hit and Run and Road Rage. And especially when you consider that Road Rage is by all accounts supposed to be a Crazy Taxi clone. And on top of that, you also got to consider that the clash mechanic is what made, like, say for example, Tag Team Racing a really fun racing game to play through. But that, how would I describe it? Like, it made the game too easy, and it kind of broke the balance of the game as a whole. So in the end, like, I get that they had some good ideas and wanted to make use of them, but instead ended up breaking the balance of the game in its entirety. So I don't know, there's like a bit of both sides right there, if I've, you know, got anything to say about it. I've been logged out of Twitch and may need to sign back in. What the heck? What happened to... Oh, wait a second. Let me just see if I can log back into Twitch on this stupid app right here. I'm just gonna go to settings, and then... Just to give you an idea, I'm using Caster Labs to basically combine my, like, Twitch and YouTube chats at the moment. And what else do I have? I also have Kick on here as well, but I don't think anyone is going to be watching on Kick for sure. Or I guess I do get some viewers on Twitch, on Kick, I should say. Here we go. Cool. Just sent myself a email here. I'm just gonna check that out. Whoops. I have to like log in using my username. There we go. Perfect. And then authorize. I think I'm logged in now. Yes, cool. So I can just close that. Sweet, perfect. Yep. Yeah, for some reason, like, I was like logged out of Twitch in the chat, so I couldn't see the Twitch side of chat, but I think it should be all good now. Salvatore's called a meeting.
I need you to collect the limo and his boy Joey from the garage. Then get Luigi from his club. Come back here and pick me up.
So now this is like everyone coming together to meet up.
They don't know when to stop. They want a war, they got a war. Now get going.
Okay, this is huge. So Joey was basically like, so Luigi was like the first step. Joey was the pickup, and now it's like, okay, is everyone just coming together now? So this like big meeting. So we're gonna go and pick up Joey first from his garage, then Luigi, and then make our way to Salvatore. And already, like, I know we're already on the bad side of the Triad, so nothing we do story mission wise is gonna change that, unless they become like way more aggressive at us. But that could, you know, that could happen. You never know. Getting into the limo. Let's go. All right. So where we heading? Also, why are we driving a limo? Hey, you know what? Let's not even question it. When you see Tag Team Racing, do you still see the free roaming better than Simpsons Hit and Run? Tag Team Racing doesn't really have... Well, it doesn't have driving free roam. It's more like the platforming aspect. So I would say no, because with Hit and Run, you've got like the entirety of Springfield that you can basically travel through. Even if you need to like load up in separate sections, like I still think that that's better than what Tag Team Racing did. Tag Team Racing is like a fun game, but it has way too many flaws, to be completely fair. So it's really tough to kind of say that, you know what I mean? I guess these guys really aren't talkers much. I'm just going to drive through here. When you know a couple of shortcuts, why not take them, you know? Alright, so I'm just going to go over here. Sound the horn. Nope. I don't think there's going to be any cops that are going to be bothering me anyways. There we go. But I'm just saying, like, yeah. When it comes to Tag Team Racing, yeah. It really isn't a particularly good game in any way. Okay, holy crap, these guys are aggressive. Alright, let's get the hell out of here. They come in their fish trucks and they try to like slam me down. Oh well. Oh, that's what the mansion is. Okay, so that's Salvatore's mansion. Because I've already been up here once before and I was trying to collect the packages and stuff.
You did good back there, kid. Real good. Come on, let's introduce you to the Don.
Hey, Luigi!
Oh, my girls have been missing you so long, Salvatore. You've been away too
You
long.
tell them once this unfortunate business is taken care of, we'll all go down to the club and celebrate, okay? It's my boy.
How you doing, Pop?
You got yourself a good woman yet? Hey, your mother, God bless her soul, would be turning over in her grave to see you without a wife.
I know, Pop. I'm working on it.
Tony! How's your mama? She's a great woman, you know, strong, Firenze.
She's good. Fine.
So this is where the story kind of builds up a little bit more.
Now listen, you guys, you go inside while I talk to our new friend here. I see nothing but good things for you, my boy.
Now the question is, do I want to do one more mission before I finish up for the day? Or finish up the stream? Because normally I only really kind of stream for a couple of hours for anyone who's here that's new.
Hey, Maria!
It's pretty tough to kind of stream when you've got like, you know, full-time job and there's not really that much time in the day and that type of thing. So what I'll do is I'll probably play this mission here and then finish up.
The one and only Queen of Sheba. What were you
Finish up the
doing?
stream after that. So
Whatever it was, I bet it
hopefully you guys had kind of like a good time and then all that other good stuff.
Get in the car and keep your big mouth shut. Take the limo, but bring it back in one piece. You hear me?
Also,
And watch it.
to be fair, I'm in like low power mode today, so it's a bit more sort of relaxed than usual, I would say.
Hey, Fido, let's go visit Chico and get some party treats. He's at the rail station at the Chinatown waterfront, I think.
Alright, let's do this. So we got the old limo out again. Let's do some chaperoning, I guess. Whoop. Normally I'd be jamming to the music right now, but well, we're on stream, so I gotta keep that down a little bit, especially on YouTube. But yeah, hopefully you guys had a good time, especially for anyone new here. Like I said, I'm in pretty much low power mode at the moment, and I'm just kind of taking things a bit more chill than usual, you know, just, you know, keeping it relaxed, if you will. Now, I'm here on the waterfront. Where we going? Yeah, pull up right next to him. So that's Chico, huh?
Mira, it's my favorite lady. You looking for some fun? A little, some spank?
Hey, Chico. Nah, just the usual.
Here you go, lady. Hey, maybe you should check out the warehouse party at the east end of Atlantic Keys.
Thanks, Chico. See you around.
Gracias. And enjoy. That's good stuff.
Yeah, it looks like they didn't really do much with the voice acting or the audio since the original 2001 release of the game, so, you know, crazy stuff with that. Still though, I wish I had the original release that was on PS3, that not PS3, the PS2 games on PS4. That would have been nice. But unfortunately, those got delisted when the definitive edition came out, so that's a bit more of an unfortunate set of situations, I would say. Alright, let's go to the next joint right here on Atlantic Keys. Just right up ahead here.
All right, Fido, you wait here. After the club, I can shake my butt, right? What you think you're doing?
So she goes in. I mean, she's walking in real slow is what I'll say. Waiting for her to come back out, I think. I don't know what the heck's going on there, but yeah, I'm just gonna reverse up a bit, I guess. Assist narcotics rate Atlantic Keys. Ah, crap. Okay, fine. There's some cops here now. Oh, this is gonna be a 4. Like, you only see those when you see like 4 stars, for example. Right, cool. So, I mean, that's like, you know, dynamic, police raid, etc. So instead, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to go through here. What I'm hoping for is that I can... Wait, does this go all the way? Oh yeah, this is the one. Yeah, yeah. I'm not sure if there's like another bribe around here somewhere. But I think we should be good for now. I think 1 star should be enough to kind of lose the cops pretty easily. So I reckon... No, yeah, there we go. Cool. Now we're good. We're safe. No more cops behind us or on to us, hopefully. We'll see how that goes. Also, entrance right here. Man, the guy needs a gate. You know what? Like, he's got, like, a massive fence here with, like, a single entrance. He needs, like, another gate here in the front. That's what I say. I mean, I'm sure he's got the money for it, too.
You know, I enjoyed myself for the first time in a long while. And you know, you treated me really good with respect and everything. Oh, I better go. I'll see you around, I hope.
Yeah, hope so too, I guess. Alright, so. The next mission is actually going to be from Tony Cipriani. But the thing is that, like, that next mission is actually going to give me a potentially missable achievement. So I am going to have to save before even trying to jump onto it. But till then, what I'll do is I'll just... because I'm pretty sure I'm just going to be doing it, like, during the next stream. So I think we're good there. Whoop. See, holy crap, these hills, man. Like, they just give me a straight up heart attack. Because I know that the moment this car just even slides over, even a little bit, it's all over. Car's gonna just be up in flames and then boom, just explode. I'm thankful for at least some of the improvements that were made in, like, you know, GTA 5 and stuff like that. So, hey, if nothing else, you know, there's some good stuff to be had there. Also, before I get too excited, might want to just grab some more bullets and everything. Cool. Alright. We're all set, so I'm just going to do a quick save here. How many more missions do I even have left on Portland, story-wise? It's not many, actually. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 missions left in total. Before I move on to the next island, which is gonna be Staunton Island. And where I'll obviously be trying to get 100% completion. So yeah, that's all good. Right then, so, like I mentioned, I'll end the stream here. I'll catch you guys same time next week. And until then, well, I don't even really have a way of, like, ending streams, even though I've been streaming for a while. I say a while, more like a year and a bit. So, you know, anyway, with all that being said, though, I'll catch you guys on next week's stream. Peace.